Dr. Stone is back. I don't even remember if I covered this show, but I do quite enjoy myself a nice heaping glass of Dr. Stone, and we are going to talk all about this newest episode because it honestly had a lot of really fun and really cool moments, especially between them trying to get their comrades. RIP to the goats, guys. Remember back in the last season when everyone got turned into stone? Well, they're trying to get them out of the ocean. And they're like, well, maybe we should probably get Mr. What's his name? Kaseki, the inventor guy, the builder guy. We should get him out. But then Senku's like, well, if you guys think about it, you know, the way they're dropping people in, we need someone who can understand ocean currents so we can find them. And then Ryusui, they see Ryusui, they're like, oh my god, that's our boy. And of course, the leader of the village is like, well, his clothes are so fancy, he must be the leader. Yes, he is the captain of the ship, but they don't know about Senku, our great inventor. So they take who they think is the leader, and they send him up like on this little like post pillar. And they're like, well, this guy must be the leader. So we think there's a spy among us. So if you guys think that, you know, if you guys are truly not friends with this man, why don't you destroy him? So they get people to line up and destroy him. And Senku's like, hey bro, Kohaku, hold up, do this for me, bro. So Kohaku pulls up, right? And she hits my boy with the absolute destruction combo, bro. Literally skull caps this man, dog. And it's honestly insane. His head is just gone. And so I'm thinking like, what the hell is she doing, bro? She literally gets a full ass like Ora rush. Guys, you gotta leave a like for the Kohaku Ora rush. Because this shit is amazing and just so funny. I'm just watching this and I'm just like, yo, what is going on? What is she doing? But Senku, being a genius, used Kohaku to, because, you know, they were breaking him apart. So he was like, you know, we wouldn't be able to restore him if he was smashed into dust. So Kohaku, came in and broke him apart into nice little chunks that we are easily able to put back together. So shout out to Kohaku for being a strength gorilla. And then they send the rats in, and so they basically start sending, Ryusui back in piecemeal, dog. They are literally piecemealing him back to the base. So this is like some new kind of like something that would never have been able to be possible before. But it's literally like they're able to send him back piecemeal and they use the petrification beam to make a piecemeal prison escape. It's honestly hilarious. So all the, and of course Kohaku is thinking like, I've earned my boy Ryusui is definitely going to say, I've earned the trophy of becoming the first person to be revived twice. And so they put him together. Poor Suika, you know, he saved her life. And she gives him a nice little paper hat just to, like as a nice little symbol of like, man, I'm sorry they stole all your clothes. You saved my life. I appreciate you. Shout out to Suika, best character in the game. And then, since they weren't like weathered and eroded, they actually get to see for the first time like a genuine unpetrification of a real person, and it's honestly pretty cool to watch. I love the effect that they're doing. I love the glowing that happens, and then he immediately wakes up and he's like, I've earned the trophy of becoming the first person to be revived twice. So yeah, shout out to Ryusui. I'm wondering if that's how that's gonna affect him physically. I know they're not gonna touch up on that, but it's just kind of funny that he was revived twice. Like, that's gotta do something to a person to like kind of fuck with them on the inside, you know? No one gets, I feel like people don't get turned to stone twice and walk out of that with no lingering effects. So yeah, they finally find this guy, and he's like, I already understand, our plan is aerial combat, right? And Senku's like, nope, we need a drone, but first we need to get back our boy, you know, the inventor. And so they start trying to do this, and they're like, damn, we can't, bro. This is not enough oxygen for us to work. So they're like, shit, guess we gotta build some oxygen tanks. So they start building their oxygen tanks, and it's a real funny, real cute scene. They do get it shut, but that means they only have like 10 minutes of air on the bottom. And so they're really trying to find Kaseki, and they really need to find him. But he's actually like, so, you know, Ryusui is like, I have no idea where this man is supposed to be. And I don't even remember this dude's name. It's like Soyuz. He's like, oh, well, you see, enemies drop them from this direction at this speed going this way. And he's like, bro, how do you remember all this stuff? And he was like, also like, you know, at the same time, I remember you said you had memories from when you were a baby. So Ryusui is learning that this man right here has some kind of photographic memory. This dude has the memory of Ray from Promised Neverland. He can remember stuff from when he was a baby. I love Suika. She's the greatest character in this show. And so my boy Ryusui is actually able to find the current, the reef current, where the bodies are being held. He sends a little message back saying that we found everyone. You know, they sent up 3 jellyfishes. That means we found everyone. But then they're you know, they're trying to get Kaneki out, and they're like, dude, he's literally stuck in the ground. What are we supposed to do? My boy, he's like tugging the message in Morse code. And then my boy, dude, I keep forgetting his name. What is his name? I forget the mentalist's name, but he's Gen the mentalist. Is like, so we just told Ryusui we don't have time, so he's sending a message back, which means it's something that they want. It's Morse code, but it starts with Z, but it's not RZ, so it must be Japanese Morse code, so it must be Fu. What starts with Fu? Fluid! Revival fluid! So they send him revival fluid because they need my boy. I don't even remember his name. It's been so long since the show, I can't even remember everyone's name. But yeah. So they're reviving him, Taiju, so that they can pull Kaneki out of the water. So, but he's like, wait, but if you pour, it's not going to work because we're underwater. So he uses the air from the scuba tank, the bamboo scuba tank. Also, look at that. The scuba tank is made of bamboo. And he's using the air from that to, you know, try to revive him, but his arm is missing. So my boy pulls up and is able to pop the arm back onto Taiju. With his photographic memory, I guess he memorized what everybody looked like before they got, or when they got frozen. His Soyuz is kind of bordering on, Soyuz is kind of bordering on plot convenience because of the way that he can just, his super memory, I don't know if that's just his talent or something, but, you know, the only reason they were even able to get to this place was because Soyuz remembered. So, what do you guys think about Soyuz? Was he just here to facilitate the plot because they needed someone with a good memory from the outside, who just so happened to also be on their side? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. So they do end up reviving Taiju, and at the end of the day, that's the most important part. That Taiju gets revived, you know, and he literally gets revived underwater and immediately starts choking. It's kind of hilarious. And so Taiju, you know, he's like, get Kaseki. He's able to use the water. He holds his mouthpiece under him to yell at him, and Taiju, my boy, uses this air, and he's like, bro, take your oxygen. I got this. I'll do it in one breath. We're a team. We roll together. We die together. We ride together. I hear your heart. And then they're able to pull up my boy Kaseki, and they finally get him out, and he is going to be revived. You know, they're able to use platinum to make the nitric acid. They have a steady supply of revival fluid. Now they have their top #1 inventor back in the thing, and their muscle bro Taiju is going to be able to solo at least half the villagers in this village. So, you know, we got some really cool stuff going on. I definitely really like this premiere of the episode. It wasn't the world's most, you know, intense premiere. The fact that they didn't build oxygen tanks basically overnight was kind of hilarious. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this episode in the comments down below. I had a great time. I'm looking forward to this arc of Stone World, Dr. Stone, Stone Wars, Part 2. It's happening. It's real. The Stone Wars are real. But alright, I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you guys thought. Don't forget to leave a like. And yeah, that's it. Peace.